Hello everyone, this is YouTubeBUDDY. In this video, we are going to discuss about interface in TypeScript. As of now, you have a proper idea of all the data types which is available in TypeScript, such as string, number, boolean, null, undefined, any, unknown, array, and tuple type. But the data type which I did not tell you so far is you can use an object as a data type for an entity in TypeScript. You can create your own customized object and you can assign that object as a data type. Let me discuss an example for this. You have a function print full name which takes an object student as argument. The object student contains two parameters, first name which is string data type and last name which is also string data type. And this function logs the student first name and the last name in the console. Now we have created an object variable Harry which has two parameters, first name and last name. The value of the first name is Harry and value of the last name is Potter. This Harry object is exactly similar to the student object we have mentioned in the function argument section. Now we have written print full name function and we are passing this Harry object inside that print full name function. This will print the first name Harry and the last name Potter in the console. We will see what the output we get once we compile and execute this file. You can see we got Harry Potter printed in our integrated terminal. So this is working perfectly fine. But this is an example with only two parameters for an object. But in real-time scenario, there may be 5 to 10 parameters for a particular object, and in that case our code will be much more complicated and it will not be easily readable and maintainable anymore. To get rid of this issue, the concept of interface comes into picture. You can create one interface with all the parameters you need for an object and you can use that object directly in your code. Now we have created the interface student which has string type first name and string type last name. And now observe the format of that student object which we have mentioned earlier in the argument section of our function is completely similar to the student interface format. So instead of putting this format here, we can directly put the student interface as the data type of this student object, and that will be perfectly fine. An important note to be taken here. You can declare some of the interface parameters as optional. For doing that, you need to put one question mark after the parameter name. In this example, if I want to declare the last name to be optional, we need to put one question mark after last name. And now, if I remove this last name from this Harry object, which is a student data type, you see there is no error. But if I remove this question mark, you can see immediately we got one error here, which says property last name is missing but required in type student. If we have this last name as optional, it doesn't matter if we are putting the last name or not. We may put or may not. Then also there will be no problem. Now we will run this code once again and we will see if we are getting Harry Potter printed in our integrated terminal. And we got Harry Potter once again. So we have converted our customized object into interface, and then also we are getting the expected result. If you are using the object of this student interface 100 times in your project, and if there is some changes to be done in your object parameter, you need not to change everywhere. You just come to the interface and change the parameter as you need. So this is the concept of interface. which is a very useful feature of TypeScript. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Until then, bye bye. Take care.